that many, is that an issue for some young people, and are they going to feel undervalued or what have you? I mean, I know a friend of my daughter's Facebook page, you know, she put a photo of herself in a bikini up against, you know, and she said, oh, you know, people just stand in front of a brick wall with, you know, and they get 150 likes, you know, I'm here in a bikini, what do I have to do to be liked? You know, they're the sort of things that are concerning in my mind, that sort of stuff can be exacerbated. So I think those sort of conversations I'm constantly having with my children about, you know, you don't have to be liked, it doesn't matter, it's like at school. You have friends, some people you have, you're friends with, other people you're not, and that's okay, you know, that's fine. So as I said, some of the things that I always discuss is why it's important to be safe online, like it's important to be safe anywhere. Their lives are definitely more public than they ever used to be. They're the sort of things that I think that's quite scary for us all as parents, to realise that you're just always thinking, oh God, what photo are they putting up? What selfie are they putting up? You know, they're the sort of things that you get concerned about. Things that are funny to them now might affect them, both them and their friends later. And I mean, a story I had about that recently was I was at a party at my neighbour's house, and the kids took a... That's fine, don't worry.
Lots of people.
Oh, that's all right. I like people too, actually. I might need you on my team. Yeah. And they took a video of me thinking it was, you know, it was great, and said, oh, you know, we're going to put it on YouTube. You know, we're going to do that. And because I was being silly and dancing, and I said, you know, I got quite upset with them and said, you know, I don't want it on YouTube. I don't want it there. And they said, oh, Mum, we're only joking. My daughter went, oh, Mum, I'm only joking. I said, yeah, but you've got to be really conscious of doing that sort of thing, because people may stop being themselves or having fun. If they think everything that they're going to do is going to end up on the internet, people will potentially hold back. They'll think, oh, I don't want to... And I said to my daughter, I said, you've got to realise I've got a business. And so people Google this, Kelly, I said, I'm on boards, I'm on government boards, and what I don't want them to see, the first thing that comes up is some silly video of me dancing with, you know, potentially a cocktail in my hand or something. So, sometimes people can be mean to them online. I mean, but people can be mean wherever, and it's about having the skills to be able to ignore that and not engage with it. I think, again, one of the key things we need to consider is that some people are more vulnerable than others. Some people can't manage their risk as well as others, and we need to help them do that and give them more skills to do that. Some people don't care. Like, people can be mean to them and they really don't care. Sometimes it's us who care, not the kids. And I think that's what we've got to be conscious of. Is it us that are really worried about them being treated mean, or do they care? Are they being affected? Is their behaviour changed? And also that people that... I think what kids or young people don't realise at times is that what they do, everyone can see. So even though they might delete something off YouTube or off the internet because they thought, oh God, that was a bad idea, that doesn't mean someone else hasn't taken that and actually put it on there, stored it on a file somewhere for themselves to use. And I've seen that. I was interested because I kind of thought, oh, you know, well, you can always delete that or whatever. But, you know, kids now take photos of messages, or that might be private messages, and then take copies of that and then pass that on. I've seen that happen. And I guess it's just kind of keep constantly monitoring it I believe, and at the same time trying to teach the skills themselves, so you don't have to be the control freak constantly. So that's some of the things that I try and deal with. So one of the key things that people can pose is anything online. So the kids love this one, don't they? That you know, Kitty looks like that, but actually what Kitty really looks like. So it's just, I mean, it's like being aware of, again, I guess I come from a very positive space in that most human beings, most human nature is good. And there is the small percentage of people who are bad, and yes, but we sometimes manage everything around that whole stranger danger type thing, and it's about giving people the skills to say, look, I don't really know you, and I don't want to be your friend or what have you. So it's teaching them those skills. We've now got a little presentation.
Yay! A new friend request. Dustin Wolfie Niebuhr? That sounds a bit weird. But who cares? I'll confirm him. Going to visit Grandma. Grandma, I'm here. I brought you your special cookies. Grandma?
Hey, sweetie.
When you confirm someone as your Facebook friend, you invite them into your life. Confirm only people you know.
Wanna have lunch together? Maybe some other time.
After that slide, Jared normally asks the young people what do they think of that, what do they think the messages are in that slide, and what's some of the answers you get, or some of the thoughts that kids give you?
Well, they're normally laughing their heads off by the end of it, but what I often get is to confirm someone that wasn't real, or the bad guy was trying to be someone, a friend, and they hurt her. And the way I like to answer it is, some people online do want to become your friend. They might not know you, and these days it's a bit hard because, you know, at the end of the movie you saw how it said, confirm only people you know. That could be a little bit limiting because people want to make new friends, and you might go out to a party or whatever, and you want to add them. So I say, you know, if these guys are your friends, just remember that whatever you put on Facebook is like what they can see. So I kind of say, you know, it doesn't really matter how many friends you have or not, it just matters what they can see and what you tell them straight away.
Very good point. Yeah. See? That's why he's the educator. And I always take it back to that whole situation of being in a party, or you have friends and you choose your friends at school, but someone else comes along who might want to be your friend, who's a friend of a friend, and I mean, you can see them, but you don't know everything about them, and you manage it in the same way. You actually if they don't seem right, if there's something not quite right about them, I guess it is. You do have to, I believe, to say, look, I don't know whether that's really a great idea if you're friends with that particular person. And I mean, I've taught my daughter. I'll go, you know, who do you become friends with? And she said, well, only people I know, or people that I know of, who might be someone, you know, she's got a heap of friends, but really, it's like, I mean, does she see any of them? Not really. But they're friends on Facebook, and some of that's important for people as well. I mean, for kids, you know, that they have their friends and their friends on Facebook. But I always say it's not a competition. It doesn't have to be a competition. So, I mean, we all know about the friending thing. Everyone's comfortable with understanding when people become your friends, what they can see. So it's about, as Jared said, making sure that people are aware of what their friends can see, what they want them to see, and set up their settings appropriately for those things. So
I suppose, like, I often forget that my friends don't use Facebook the way I do. Everyone's different. Someone might be telling me what they do every 2 minutes. And there'll be some people who are online all the time but don't say a word, they just
Looking.
voyeuristic, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know people like that. My sister's like that. She's down there looking at what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, so I try to explain that, you know, just because, like, you want to like, it's like everyone's different and not everyone has to be your best friend all the time, and some of them don't want to talk to you all the time, or some of them might be there but might not be there about them if you don't see them come up with them. And so like you start to think that they're not there when you start posting stuff you probably wouldn't tell them. And so yeah, so I just try to explain that not everyone treats their online profile the same way as anyone else.
And I mean that's a message I always give in any situation. Not everyone's different, and how they do things are different. How they our friends are different. And my daughter, she can have. You know, she might have close friends one week and the next week she's not, or she's out off with another group or this. And I think it's it is the same with your online things. It's just there's probably more of it. It's also being careful about what you say and how you say it. Those sort of skills. And just it's being understanding the risk of having friends. That potentially maybe not who they appear to be and may not treat you nicely. So then it's been what do you do about that? So